I'm just, this is your sign, right? About the human over, that this guy signed? Oh, okay.
You can take a picture of it.
No, it's just a little bit scary thought, but human overpopulation. I mean, if you think that way, what inference am I supposed to make? That there are too many humans on planet Earth. What's the solution? Auschwitz or something?
No. It's like free birth control, nothing like that. No. It's more like Colorado. They have free birth control now.
Okay, I can hear that well. I'm sorry.
The state of Colorado offers free birth control to stop teen pregnancy, like adopt children instead of, it's like having 1 or 2 children instead of having like 50. It's not like killing people now. It's just let's move down.
I see. So reduce. So is it like similar to China's one-child policy? No.
But like encouraging, like I said, in Colorado, they gave free birth control to all high school and college kids, and it dropped the teenage pregnancy rate by, I don't know the statistic.
But why wouldn't, a sign like that stay just like that? Because when you say human overpopulation, it's, to me, it sounds like Auschwitz kind of sort of solution,
It relates to veganism, to overfishing, all that kind of stuff too. And it's kind of like shocking to get people's attention and to think about.
I see.
I guess who made it? The guy in the blue shirt.
The guy in the blue shirt, I see. All right. Okay, but do you think it's? But you don't think that
we have an overpopulation problem?
we do have.
Yeah, we do. Definitely. There's like, 40 years ago there were 4 billion people on the earth, and now we're close to 8 billion. And that's insane.
But where do you think most of this growth is coming from?
Not using birth control, people. The idea of having big families.
No, but as far as the whole world is concerned, we're talking about the world population, the human population. So what part of the world do you think this most of the growth is coming from? Well, what part of the world? Is it from Europe? Everywhere. Yeah. Well, I mean, as far as I know, the population of Europe is kind of stagnant. The population of Russia is wonderful. Okay, Japan faces huge problem. So, I mean, to them it's the problem when the generation gets older, and then the younger generation, because of the lack of, reproduction, they have to support these older folks. Isn't that something that is actually creating a problem
I don't see
with the countries?
Problem though, because here we pay Social Security and benefits like that.
So
anyway, I'm not.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just saw the sign. I thought it's yours.
No.
So I saw the sign. This lady told me that it's actually your sign, right? About the human overpopulation. So what exactly, to me, it sounds pretty scary. When you say human overpopulation, I mean, what are supposed to do with the humans that overpopulate planet Earth?
Just use birth control. Birth control. I'm not saying we kill anyone, I'm saying use birth control.
Because, what comes to mind is like Auschwitz, like murdering people, burning, no?
Read the sign, it says like free birth control.
I see. Because I see only the big sign, large sign. But where do you think this overpopulation is coming from? From what part of the world?
Everywhere.
I mean, as far as I know, there's negative population growth in Russia, and I came from Russia originally.
Okay.
As far as Europe is concerned, it's pretty stagnant. Japan faces kind of the same problem of...
Even if it's negative, it's still probably too many. It depends on what's sustainable. Are we cutting down more habitats for resources and everything? So, I mean, there's no specific number what makes overpopulation, but how much impact are we having on every other species, the environment, sustainability. So it's something we need to be conscious of. We grew from 1 billion people in the world only 300 years ago. There was 1 billion people. Now there's 8 billion only 300 years later. It took thousands of years to reach 1 billion. And now we're at near 8 billion. And
Okay.
wildlife populations have went down 50%. And 50% of all species have went down. 50%. That's like a half of people just died in 300 years.
But what's the reason for them kind of dying out?
Mostly human action.
Human action, is it?
Deforestation, oil spills, and just everyday action.
Oil spills? There are
Like
plenty of bacteria that loves oil spill,
Well, I'm
actually.
just saying, like, accumulation of all these things. Oil spills, overfishing, and everything. And all of that. So, just so many actions. That
But
look
then-
at the Amazon. Look at the Amazon.
But then we have means of repopulating, and actually what we're doing with animal farming. Are you against animal farming? You know, if we talk about the animals, we can reproduce animals as well, make more animals.
I don't think we should interfere like that.
We should. We shouldn't.
We force breed animals. We do cows. They force breed them with arm condors. They force inseminate them.
As a vegan, do you drink milk?
No.
No, you don't drink milk either, really?
Milk's made for babies of the same species. I mean, I drink almond milk and stuff.
I see. What's the sound that is coming from your speaker? What is it?
That's animals being abused.
Being abused. Oh, okay. So what you should suggest that people around the world should stop eating meat or something? Is that you're advocating?
Yeah, yeah, that's what the march is about. Yeah.
But you personally, you think that that's what we should do, like completely
We have
stop?
no need. Yeah, we have no need. Most people have no need.
No need for meat.
No, not today. Most people. Maybe in very poor countries or really rural areas, possibly they might need to hunt or something. But for most people, it's a luxury.
But actually, most people are poor. Most people, and that's why I ask you about, the population growth. Most of this population growth is actually coming from very, very poor areas.
That is-
Muslim world, for instance, Africa. They have like huge.
You're right. They have more. Yeah.
And they are
usually the
poor.
Yes, you're right. They have more population growth.
Okay, so then it kind of defeats your
Right
idea.
over the sun.
Oh, okay. What? So doesn't that kind of defeat your statement that we have to cut on meat, and yet people that live in poor areas and they're the ones who make more babies, they actually need more meat. So what do we do about that?
Actually, the richest countries usually eat more meat.
I'm sorry?
The richest people usually eat more meat.
The richest people. Well, of course, because we can afford it.
Because it takes a lot of resources.
Right, exactly. But then you wouldn't want the poor folks in India, in let's say Pakistan and so on, to eat, in Bangladesh to eat meat. Is that what you're advocating? I was just trying to understand. When you're against eating meat.
I don't understand.
Well, let's say the poor. You said it's okay for poor kids. I mean, poor families, poor areas to eat meat.
If they need to, if they have no other option. Like I'm talking about like hunting more. If you're raising animals, it takes a lot of resources. So they actually a lot of poor countries don't eat much meat because of that. So
And you don't want them to raise more animals so that they'll be like us?
if you don't need to, I'm saying if you don't need to, you shouldn't be doing something.
You mean to be like us? To be living in a first world country? Like India becoming first world country, or?
I'm saying if you don't need to use animals for survival, other than if you need it for absolute survival, that's one thing. Most of the developed countries, at least developed countries, are doing it for luxury.
But maybe we became developed because of our successful farming, because of
How
what
is that
we-
connected? How is being successful?
Well,
related to
because for instance, when it comes to meat, as far as I understand, the way the humans work and the reason we are omnivores and a lot of animals are carnivores is because meat has lots of energy, no?
I don't know. Well,
Which makes us work longer and harder, no?
Vegetarians live longer on average, no, we have no need.
Be more efficient, so you don't think we need any need for meat?
I mean, you have Buddhists who have been doing it for many years. You have 7-day Adventists who have been doing it a long time. They're fine. But no, we have no necessity.
Okay, let's say that if that's the case, but what about the people who like meat? I mean, you
That's
just...
the only logical reason. That's the only excuse, but that's not a good excuse.
It's not a good excuse.
Because I like someone. I mean, if I like doing something,
But it's
then
food.
you have to think of it from the victim's perspective.
So you think animals are victims in this case?
Of course they are.
But you have no problems other, let's say, carnivores eating
They
other...
don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. A lion that can't go to a grocery store and pick pasta or falafel or something instead of falafel and hummus instead of
I see.
they don't have a choice.
Okay. Yeah, that's true, but most of the people who made falafels, most of the people who built the roads and the cars and erected the buildings, I'm sure they needed a lot of energy to do that.
You get
And
plenty of there's NFL players who are vegan, UFC fighters who are vegan, and you get energy from a lot of things.
I see.
Actually, I noticed I need less sleep when I went vegan.
I see.
No, energy is not.
I see. All right.
There's plenty of sources of protein or any nutrient you want.
Right. All right.
There's no good reason other than you like it. That's the only reason.
The only reason.
Most people eat because they like it. I don't think that liking is a good excuse to pay people to torture animals.
So you want to deny me my kind of preference of taste?
I'm not denying you anything.
Well, but you're saying
It's
stop
real.
eating meat. I don't mind you eating, being a vegan, but you mind me not being a vegan.
Sure,
is that
because you
right?
have a victim.
I'm the victim.
No, you have a victim.
I have a victim, the animal.
Yeah.
I
You have
see.
a victim.
Okay.
But I'm not forcing you to do anything. You're forcing out your beliefs on animals, but I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm promoting. McDonald's promotes every day. Are they
Right.
forcing you to eat?
Right. Okay. Eat chicken.
They're not forcing you to do it, though.
I got it. All right. Nice talking to you.
I totally disagree with you.
All right. See ya.
Very, very flimsy excuses.
All right.